Good afternoon, one and all. In a previous lecture, we have started with the basics of business intelligence. Uh, in a BI, we are discuss what is the business intelligence, definition of a business intelligence. Then we have discussed the two sample examples of a first one is the retention in a mobile phone industry. Second one is the logistic planning. So, what is the importance of effective and timely decisions in a business intelligence, or how business intelligence will helpful to take a effective and timely decisions to the decision makers. Then we discuss the how it will be the going to work with help of data, information, and knowledge. What is the difference between data, information, and knowledge? Then we discuss the roles of a mathematical models, business intelligence architectures, what is the operational systems, external data, ETL tools, data warehouse structure, logistics, marketing, performance evolution criteria, and the mathematical models which we are going to use as per our requirement. Then we discuss main components of BI system. Now, today we are going to start discussion with development of business intelligence system. So when we are going to design or develop any business intelligence system, then we are going to start with the analysis phase. So it will be the nearly look like a software development life cycle of a project. So BIS, business intelligence, it is also one type of a software project which helpful to take a decision to the decision maker. So analysis, in analysis phase, we are going to identify needs, business needs, what is the necessary, what is our requirements. So all that data we are collect in the analysis phase. In the second phase, that is the design, infrastructure recognition means the needs which we are collect from the customers, we are the needs which we are identify, all that are we are recognized in the infrastructure. We are going for the project's macro planning. In the third stage, planning, we are plan detailed project requirements. What will be the requirements of the projects? It will be the functional and non-functional requirement. Definition of a mathematical models needed means we analyze that which mathematical model is the required as per our requirement. Development of a prototype, which framework we are going to design for our BI system. Identification of the data definition, data warehouses and data mart, which type of the data mart or data warehouse we are going to plan, we are going to structure. And last final phase is implementation and control. So development of a data warehouses and data marts throughout the using the different approaches. There are the mostly three approaches of that. First one is the mixed top-down approach, bottom-up approach, and mixed-up approach. So we are going to develop a data warehouse architecture as per that approach. Development of a metadata, data about the data. Development of a ETL tools. Development of applications, and after that we are release and test our business intelligence system. So during the development of any business intelligence system, we are going with that four phases: analysis, design, planning, implementation, and control. Development of BIS analysis, identify needs the organization relative to the development of the BI, describe general objective and priorities of the project, set the cost and benefits, that things we are discussing to the analysis phase. In a design phase, we derive provisional plan of all overall architecture, assessment of existing information infrastructure, and derive the project plan like development phases, priorities, expected cost, identify the roles and regulations of the stakeholders. In a planning, functions of business intelligence systems are defined in a greater details. Data which is we are collected, access that we are going to mine, mathematical models adopted should be defined, creation of a system prototype at a low cost and limited capabilities, and final phase is the implementation and control, development of a data warehouse and a data marts through by using that three phases, that three approaches, creation of a metadata, ETL procedures are set out, development of a core BIS that we are going to prepare, develop, tested, and release. So why BI? So using the business intelligence system, we are going to analyze what happened, why did it happen. Means we are going to know the past. We are analyze the past. What is happening? Why is it happening? Means we are going to analyze the present. As per the current situation, we are going to analyze the present. And what will happen? So based on that past data and analyze the present scenario, we will going to predict the future. That will be the importance of a business intelligence. So data which is we are collected from the internal resources, external resources, and the personal resources, we are going to analytic is with the different analytics. It may be the descriptive, means what happened, means we are going to analyze the past of the situations. Diagnostic, why did it happen, means why such a condition is going to occur, that we are going to analyze. Predictive, what will happen, means in a future what will be the going to happen, we are going to predict it by using the in the predictive analytics. In a perspective analysis, what should I do, means what we have to do, what necessary actions we need to take, all that will be the explained, or that will be the given into the prescriptive analytics. So these are the four types of analytics. Descriptive analytics means we are going to um, known the past. Diagnostic analysis, why did it happen, means it will be the we are going to analyze the present. Predict means what will happen, means we are going to predict the future. And the prescript means when predictive things are happen, what we are going to do, what actions we have to do, that will be the come into the prescriptive analysis. So all that decisions we are going to take with help of the BI, and based on that decisions, decision makers are going to take actions. Again, it will be the same things which we are discussing in the previous slides: descriptive, diagnostic, predictive, and prescriptive. So in a descriptive, what happened? So maybe it will be the query, reporting, and searching tools we are going to use into the descriptive for past data. Diagnostic, why did it happen? We are going to use the online analytical processing and visualization tools for the diagnostic analytic purpose. Predictive, what might happen, means we are going to use the predictive models, predictive modeling, forecasting methods for the predict the future. And prescriptive analytics, what to do when it will happen. So we are going with the different optimization algorithms, simulations, and decision analysis. So it will be the create your business value skill level method with a BI. So methodologies which we are using into the BIS: multidimensional queues, data mining, optimization methods, time series analysis, risk analysis, data involvement analysis, balancer scorecards, supply chain optimization, revenue management, Salesforce planning, campaigns optimization, clickstream analysis, relational marketing, all that methodologies we are going to use for the planning implementation and control of business intelligence systems. So, in the types of decisions, first we going through the phases of decision making process. So it will be the intelligence, design, choice, implementation, and control. If you look at the phases of the decision making process, there are the one of feedback, knowledge or feedback mechanism is there. So what happens when we are taking the any decision? What will be the aspects of that? What will be the feedback of that? Means the we are achieving the goal, satisfy the our motto or not. As per that, feedback is the given to the previous phase. Intelligence. In the intelligence phase, the task of the decision maker is to identify, circumscribe, and explicitly define the problem that emerged in the system under study. The analysis of the context and all the available information may allow decision makers to quickly grasp the signals and symptoms pointing to a corrective action to improve the system performance. Design. In the design phase, actions aims at solving the identical problem. At this level, the experience and creativity of the decision makers play a critical role. Means, as per the problem, they are going to make a uh, play role to solve that problem. Choice. Once the alternative actions have been identified, it is necessary to evaluate them on the basis of the performance criteria deemed a significant mathematical model. The corresponding solution method play vulnerable role during the choice phase. Means if we find out the number of alternative solutions for the specific problem, then based on the performance criteria, decision maker is going to choose the specific solution for the problem. Implementation. When the best alternative has been selected by the decision makers, it is transformed into the actions by means of an implementation plan. This involves assigning responsibilities, role, all the involved into the action plan. So here it will be the decision maker is going to select the best decision among the number of alternative choices, and he will be the going for the implementation of that solution. Control. Once the action has been implemented, it is necessary to verify and check that the original expectations have been satisfied and the effects of the action match the original intentions. In the particular, the differences between the values of the performance indicators identified in the choice phase and the values actually observed at the end of the implementation plan should be measured. Now, types of decision. So mostly there are the three types: structured, unstructured, and semi-structured. Already, these uh, structures we are little bit discussing to the digital data. So structured decisions. A decision is the structure if it is based on well-defined and recurring decision-making procedure. Means there are the rules and regulations is the well-defined recurring decision making procedure, then we said that it will be the structured one. More specifically, we have a structured decision if input flows, output flows, and the transformations performed by the system can be clearly described three phases of intelligence, design, and choice. Then we said that it will be the structured decision. So it will be the graph taxonomy of decisions shown operational, tactical, and strategic decisions in compare with the structured, semi-structured, and unstructured decisions. Unstructured decision. A decision is said to be unstructured if the three phases of intelligence, design, and choice are also unstructured. This means that for each phase, there is at least one element in the system. For example, if input flows, output flows, and the transformation process that cannot be described in a detail and a reduced predefined sequence of steps, then we said that it will be the unstructured decision. It will be the not a well-formed form of a decision. Semi-structured decision. A decision is a semi-structured when some phases are structured and others are not. Means most decisions faced by the knowledge workers in a managing public or private enterprises, organization and industries are the semi-structured. Means they take advantages of a decision support systems, business intelligence systems, environment, and after that they are taking the manual decision by the number of decision makers. So we are consider it as the semi-structured decisions. Strategic decisions. Decisions are strategic when they affect the entire organization or at least substantial part of it for a long period of time. Then we consider it as the strategic decisions. The strategic decisions strongly influence the general objective and policies of an enterprise. As a consequence, strategic decisions are taken at a higher organization level, usually by the company top management. It means the such a decisions are strategic decisions are taken by the organizational level or a top management, and the it will be the taken for the forthcoming 3 to 5 years, means span of the decisions. It will be the shown the impact of that decision on a span of 3 to 5 years. Tactical decisions. Tactical decisions affects only part of an enterprise and are usually restricted to a single department. The type span is limited to the medium term horizon, typically up to 1 year. Tactical decisions are made by the middle managers, such as the head of the company, departments, or head of units. So, such a tactical decisions, it will be the going to make impact on the one specific department, or these are the taken for the one specific department purpose. For example, in a industry, there is the raw department, transportation department, accountancy department. So it will be the taken the decision for the specific one department, and the spend time for the impact it will be the maybe the 1 semester or 1 year. Operational decision. It refers to a specific activities carried out within an organization and have a modest impact on the future. Means it will be the make an impact on the organization with a specific event or activity. Operational decisions are framed within elements and conditions determined by strategic and tactical decisions. So, conditions of operational decisions are determined by the strategic and tactical decisions. And the last point, phases in the development of a decision support system. So these are the some phases of a development of a decision support system, or we call it as the DCSS. So if you look at this, you can surely memorize the SDLC, software development life cycle, requirement analysis, planning, analysis, design, implementation, and delivery. So in a requirement field, we are collect the requirements, maybe the functional, non-functional requirements of a customer of our system, which is the required for the system. Then we plan how we are going to provide the all that requirements into a planning, analyze it again, we are analyze the requirements we are collected are fulfilled. If there is any drawback is there in our planning, there is the drawback or something lacks as per our requirement. If yes, then again we are going to make an analyze, design. Here we are actually design the approach and the framework for that. Then when we are design the requirements decision for a decision support system, then we are go for the implementation of it, and after completion of implementation, test and release it for the delivery. So it will be the work like a software development life cycle. Thank you very much.